So, hello everyone, and welcome to the 3 days masterclass. And today we will be talking about the creation of your. Just a second. The creation of your the first part, and that is the part of creation of your digital product or your digital service. So second. So this is, I don't know if you managed to download the workbook. If not, it's in your emails, or I will share it again in um, the group. Right. Okay, so let's do the presentation. For some reason. Okay, so just a second, let me. Just sorting out this. Okay, finally. Even when you prepare, there's sometimes things. Okay, super. There it is. Oh, finally. So that is the first day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Even when you're a little bit doing this already, you still find sometimes that you need sometimes to sort the technical things out. Hope everyone has their coffee, tea, or whatever, so that you feel comfortable, and that you have an open mind and your pens and workbooks ready, so that we actually get some aha moments, because that is my biggest wish for today, for you. And so, as you know, my name is Katarina, and I am like an avid advocate for digital businesses. Why? Because being a digital entrepreneur and completely digitizing my law firm back in 2014 helped me live a lifestyle that I really enjoy and that I really like, and that is also, covering the necessary costs and providing for a lifestyle that I always wanted to have for my family. How did I do that? Back in 2014, we had our first child, and you know how things changed when you have a child. Then you need to adapt, and being a lawyer and going to court and having many clients was not possible. So I had to choose with which clients will I continue working, and I could only continue working with the clients who were already digital, and that meant only 3 clients. I've chosen these clients on the basis of the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rules. Out of my conditions were that my clients were able to work online. I mean, that I could work them online, that they feel okay with that, and they can pay me for my services and continue, working in that mode. And unbelievably enough, by doing that, when you have, like here, it's very popular, we have a lot of olives. The more you cut the olive, the branches, the more olives it gives you. So that was the case for my what I've done with my business. Like I had less and less, I had only 3 clients left, and all my profits were coming from those 3 clients, and I increased the workload that I was doing for them, and my time that I was working was decreased because it was more substantial. It was more, let's say, difficult, and but it required less time. So just a second. Let me see if anybody else is here. Yeah. So that is how I've done it. And since then, I'm completely crazy. Like I'm in love with everything digital and with the, immense potential that being a digital entrepreneur gives you. And for me, that is freedom. That is the freedom to work with anybody from anywhere in the world. That is the freedom not to depend on any type of any type of economy that we are in. Just a second, let me see. So that's it. Just a second. Am I recording that? Can anybody see? Can you hit me in the comments and say if I'm recording, because I was talking about it. Yes, I am recording. Phew. Good. So let's now, what is the first thing that you need when you're starting a business? Like for me, being a digital lawyer, but now, I decided to, I dipped my toes into the digital entrepreneurship, which was not in the law business back in 2017, I think it was, or it was 18. 17, when I've done my first digital product, and it was like a book, not a booklet, but like a small online course together with a book where I was explaining the GDPR. I cannot say that it was hugely successful because I didn't promote it, but then I could see that, the immense potential of digital products and the fact that you work hard only once and then that it works for you. Because once you create it, you can make the passive income. Don't think that passive income is some magic that is just out there and that you get money. Like in order to be able to earn passive income, you need to definitely put some effort in. You need to work hard once, okay, to create the product. But in order to create, if it was so easy, like they say, wouldn't everybody be doing it? Well, not really, because we people have some things which is called mindset, and sometimes we find all type of excuses that we don't do something that will obviously do us good. But sometimes it's also difficult to define what are you gonna do, especially if you are a multi-passionate person like myself. And just to give you an idea of what does that mean to be a multi-passionate entrepreneur and multi-passionate person, is that, I was excellent in maths and in languages and in Croatian language, literature and stuff like that. And this gives you like, I could have chosen between maths, between law, between all these things. So, and I'm always have so many interests and I never know what to choose. I never know, I had difficulties in finding out because I like so many things. So now we're going to go through, I'm going to show you the formula which I used. So the first thing, like I said, we need to define your digital expertise. Digital products, yes, they don't have to be complicated, they are not, but still we need a lot of strategy, behind it. And the products, there are three pillars of the digital business. That is the creation, that is the launch or presentation of your services or products to your public, and to marketing, that is also marketing and sales of your products. Because if we are not selling, we are just having an expensive hobby and not a digital business. So we will explore ideas how to turn your expertise. In order to be able to define your expertise, we need to in order to turn it into a digital product, we need to define your expertise. And in order to know, how to do that, you also need a definition, an example of what a digital product is. Of course, you've probably heard that is an online course, a program, an ebook, a membership, and yes, we will spend the rest of the masterclass bringing this to life for you. So what is your expertise and how to define it? All right. Please, 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 if you didn't yet, or if you printed the workbook, write that this is called the so-called, you probably came across that, it's called Venn diagram. And it is such an useful tool which brings you clarity, when you want to put some things into a more visual mode. I love, all these formulas, visuals, and stuff, because they make me put things in order. If I just see words, I tend to, not get the whole, not to get, I can put the things, I can learn faster, let's say like that. And if you also agree, you can also write me in the comments that it's the same for you, or if for you it's the same, if you, if you're a visual, or you prefer more like these formulas, or you prefer, or it's the same for you. Like even in the university, I was always doing like this, schemes, like arrows, everything was going somewhere, because I like it very visually. Anyway, that is a way of learning, and I wanted this to be of use for you, and I wanted you to remember this diagram, which is not like a rocket science thing, but unless it comes in front of your eyes, and unless you pay attention and you really ask yourself, it's not so obvious. Even the most obvious things are not so obvious. So how do we create our business, and where do we start from? Of course, we start from the idea. So the idea has to be something that you love, of course, that you love doing. It has to be something that pays well, because if not, we're not talking about business. And it has to be something what you are good at. I would even say great at. I would even go further and would say, what is your zone of genius? Zone of genius. And then if all these things are combined in the perfect, let's say, in the perfect amount, or in the perfect measure, you will have a successful digital business. If you just choose to do what you love, but the thing pays well, but you're not good at it, it's just a dream. If you choose something that it pays well and that you're good at, but you don't really love, then you're rich but bored. I was kind of thinking, maybe I wouldn't mind that. I would never be bored, but let's say, let's go further. If you choose what you love and what you're good at, but it's not profitable, then you're not making money, and we're back in the thing saying that it is just a hobby. So I don't know if you managed to write that down, and if you managed to take notes. This presentation will also be available. And in my opinion, this thing is gold. Of course, you don't put like what you love. You put like, I love talking with people, meeting new people. I like teaching people new skills. I'm good at that. What pays well? Well, online education is the fastest growing business at the moment. So I would put here, I like teaching people, entrepreneurs. I like transforming exhausted entrepreneurs in thriving digital CEOs, because of some tactics and skills that I learned through the time, and that I'm still learning, because I will be constantly learning, because that is the only way to thrive, isn't it? So I would put here, I love doing that. I love helping others making success and growing their digital business. Well, what pays well? Online education and mentoring pays really well, as it is one of the fastest growing businesses in the world, and online education will probably be the one which will completely, from the very roots, it will change the way that we the classical education, because the classical education system is a bit broken, let's say, because they don't it doesn't teach you so much practical things. What are you good at? Well, I have always been good at transferring some skills and some knowledge, and also explaining things, and strategizing about things, and about seeing the big picture. So being a digital business mentor is my successful business. Because if when I'm implementing all of the three things, which I now just said from my example, then my digital business will be successful. Okay, so you do the same for yourself. And then we will go, once we find that out, what is the next thing that we need to do? The next thing that we need to do is to find out how are we gonna transfer that, what we were talking about here, like what we love, what we're good at, and what pays well, into a digital product. So don't get confused and don't think that digital products are like, you know, when we say product, we can say digital, even a digital service is a digital product because it is delivered digitally. Okay, we'll explain further. So digital products can be divided roughly in three categories, as you probably know. But if you don't know, these are all the possibilities that you can do with your just found out expertise. So this expertise can be transferred into a written digital product. These are ebooks, workbooks, worksheets, templates, swipe files. You know, like now it's very popular to create these Canva templates, Trello templates. Me, myself, I bought loads of them, and I always like to buy, you know, these things because I am not a natural born designer. It's not my, you know, my first skill. And I would be messing for days in order to create something. So I often use these, you know, swipe files, templates. I even remember buying worksheets. Oh, ebooks. Let's not even speak about that because there are so many ebooks. I have this guide. Kindle, yeah, I was like looking at my phone and thinking about this Kindle, and it is so easy to become a published ebook author on Kindle that it's unbelievable. And I will also, further on, we go deeper in the Digital Business Academy. We go deeper into how to create each of these digital products. Now, you know, we don't have time. We will just mention what is all possible. So the other type of digital products are the audio products, which are music, everything, all the music that we purchase or, you know, on the platforms that we are listening to, they are digital products. And podcasts, I love podcasts. Recently, like in the last 2 months, I've been listening to them a little bit less, but before, like I was like daily basis. I know that I'm gonna come back to it, but you know, now I have some other, like now I like to go out and just think and not be like into something else, just be like with my thoughts, grounding or connecting, like they say. Then there are audio trainings. I think that even each video training, which doesn't have a lot of the, you know, these formulas and stuff, can be turned into an audio training, meditations, affirmations, etc. So, you know, if you are into, I was talking yesterday, yeah, or the day before yesterday, there are quite a lot of people now going into this hypnotherapy thing and doing classes. And, you know, if you knew how easy with some special software, but really like not expensive or anything, it is so easy to create your own like meditation with all the nice music and stuff like that. So this all is super available, and we all can, you know, go from, you know, just having an idea to putting it into work like in no time. So video are my favorites. These are webinars, workshops like this one, masterclasses, intensives, online meetings, consults, walkthroughs, courses. Okay, so these are the three general types, and the three general types of the digital products. Now, the lawyer in me needs to explain this. When you define your expertise and you put your expertise into one of these three forms, it can be hybrid, it can be video and audio, which is usually is video, audio, and written. So you have, like, for example, this masterclass is video, audio, and written, because you can listen to it, you can watch it, and you can also download the workbooks. So when you choose your expertise, you put it into a digital form, you create something which is called, of course, a digital product, but what represents your own intellectual property. Yes. So the creations of your mind are your digital property, and you are an author. You are the creator, and you are the owner, and you can be paid for that other people use your intellectual property. That is the whole process, how this is created, how digital products are created. So oftentimes we then have, we have the expertise, and we defined it. We have chosen what we like most of doing. But then what people during the creation process get quite, I wouldn't say stuck, but sometimes even stuck, but they lose a lot of time, waste a lot of time on it. And that is how to choose your niche or your ideal client. I mean, if I had, like they say, a penny or a kuna for every time I heard like these online experts and saying, you should take care of your niche or of your ideal client. And this was like really driving me crazy, because, it sounds very abstract, but I will tell you one thing. And this is what I've learned, maybe even the hard way, because I wasted too much time on wanting to have everything already done on paper. But things don't work on paper. I can write it a million times. I work with 30 to 50 females or male entrepreneurs who have just started. These things, you can write things like you want, but you can, yeah, we have a question. My ideal client is still my never-ending story. Yes, that is, like I said, it's a struggle for a lot of us, but it doesn't have to be like that, because you will get clarification on your ideal client on the way. It is a process. It is not something that you do like you do now and then that's it. Like I heard from one of the coaches with whom I worked with, he said, we don't marry the niche, the ideal client. We just date. And then we find out, if they're a fit or if they're not. So you should start dating your ideal client, your niche, to find out more about that group of people. I recently started really going out of course of my comfort zone, but also presenting myself out and doing more marketing to attract my ideal client. I was speaking to entrepreneurs who needed more strategies and skills to be less stressed and to see the bigger picture. And, with time, by sharing some tips and values in groups, or sharing them on my own posts, or, just being present on the online events, I'm getting more and more clarity about, my niche. So it is probably, I will be, closing it as much as I can, but with time. I needed to get out there with the niche, which maybe was not perfect. And that is definitely my advice to all of you. If you get stuck on that niche thing, like it can last for years. So, but now you can say, but Katarina, yes, but we need to find it out somehow. Yes, you need, and this is how we are going to do it. And there are mainly two mistakes that we make when we are choosing our niche. And that is, we niche too broad, like when you speak to everybody, you don't speak to anybody. And maybe the niche that you want to work with is not profitable, or at least you think it is not. So how do you choose your niche? And please, 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 like this will be a 3 to 5 minutes exercise, and do it now. Even if you're already done it, do it once again, and it will help you clarify. So who is the person that you help? Right? Three persons. What is the problem that they have? Do you like working with them? Can you help them? And can they pay you? So here you can write the 3 types of people, persons, and the problems. It can always be the same problem or product that you're offering. And then we will be closing that, choosing only one. And for now, the only important thing is that person, that you like working with them, that you can help them, because if you cannot help them, there is no use, and that they can pay you. If, for example, all the 3 persons that you mentioned, like I think that in my, I will give you an example, so maybe it will be easier. I think I put, when I was doing like my niche narrowing, I put like lawyers. They have a problem. They work long hours and they would like to work less, and they would like to work in the digital mode. Do you like working with them? Mainly, yes. It always depends, you cannot generalize. Can I help them? Yes, I've done it myself. Can they pay you? Yes. Then the other type of person was only like female mom entrepreneurs. The problem always the same, like a lack of, they would like to, they cannot like work full time because they're with kids or something, and they are they would like to do something, they don't have time, often disruptions, and they would like to create a digital product. And do you like working with them? Yes, totally. Can you help them? Yes, totally. Been there myself. Can they pay you? Depends. Sometimes it depends if this type of category is do have the funds available to work, to pay you to work with them. Don't get me wrong, I'm very like open to supporting, and but as we know, if you don't invest in something, then oftentimes, I don't know, I, for example, have, let's say, I would be not not enough, but definitely I downloaded around 200 freebies in like last 7 years. And did I open like them? Maybe I opened like 10 of them. Did I do something on them? Probably not. But when you pay for something, you have a different, conception of that, and you provide that with more of your attention. So, and also excluding working moms from the category of people who can pay you could also be wrong, because then you are not allowing them to be resourceful. So if somebody really, really would like to work with you, they will find a way, they will become resourceful, and they will be ready to invest. Because normally people who are not ready to invest, they are not even ready to do the work. And that is double trouble for you, because you end up working for free and the person is not getting the results. So that is the trick with that. Well, now I can with. So the third type of persons, I think that it was lawyers, moms, and yeah, digital entrepreneurs looking for to go digital or to go more digital. This sounded really broad, but I found it, you know, that it works quite well, and I started to market more in those groups. And do I like working with them? Yes. I can help them. Can they pay you? Yes. And the problem that they have, it's is mostly, you know, there is so many information, and they need they are normally very, very, very creative people, but they are quite bad. I'll not say bad, but they're not like very business wise. A lot of times I get really not surprised when I see that, you know, for me, this business strategy, business skills, it all comes quite natural. And when you measure everybody with your meter, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna come to wrong conclusions. And I found out that even if somebody has a brilliant idea, they have they're very creative. They know how to, you know, they know who they want to help, how they want to help. But they're really crappy, like with how to put that into business, and especially how to make it grow. And there is my specialty of seeing and creating a framework, uh, a business framework, so that you have a, you know, that you can see where these types of actions will bring you business wise. So that is, I have chosen to work with the third um, let's say, category. So I eliminated lawyers, I eliminated only moms, although in that third category, which I have chosen, is much more, it's much broader, but yet again, it is not, you know, because there are, like, for example, a person who is the same like me, that person doesn't really need my services, because they are you know, they are already they already can see their own strategies. Although I must admit that although that is my specialty, sometimes it's easier to see other people's, you know, big picture than your own, because, you know, when you're looking at yourself, you're looking from too close, and sometimes you don't see a big picture. So said that, I might even, in that category, I might have somebody who is who has the same strengths as myself, but they still decide to hire another strategist to help them see the clearer picture. I hope that makes sense. And of course, oftentimes I do need like hire for my weaknesses, which would be more like you know, which would fall into these creative parts, like creating some visuals or creating a video or something like that. So here we came into this category, like here we now have finished the choosing your niche thing. I hope that it gave you some clarity, and please let me know in the comments, and let me know more questions, because I just don't want to be only theoretical. I would like to know if before I've seen a question that you were also struggling with that type of, questions, how to define your niche. And was this helpful for you? Let me know in the comments, and we will proceed with the, oh yeah, that's it for the presentation. But I would like to go more into the possibilities, because as I said in the beginning, we will be defining more than 20 business ideas. And these 20 things which you can do, which you can create, are, for example, for me, they're like, everyday things, because I've been, I'm doing it, like I come across these terms every day. But like we said, we cannot measure everybody with our own meter. So you might have a new idea after you hear all of these possibilities of digital products that you can do. And now I will also roughly be sharing the normal price ranges for these digital products. And you can also then make a simple calculation on how many you need to sell in order to achieve your profit goals, right? So always try to be sort of mathematical, and there are some general rules when it comes to conversions, and we will be talking about that tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be talking about launch, and in order to be able to launch, you need to launch. That means basically, that is like this very popular term used, like launch something, but that means to make the presentation of your product to your public. And this 3-day masterclass is also a procedure, a launch procedure, which I am using now. And this is a method to get more intimate with your ideal client, with your public, during the 3-day masterclass, because we will be hanging out together for 3 days. And during that time, you get to know me, I get to know my public, and I get to know all, let's say the pains or the problems of my ideal clients. Okay, so now let's get into these 20 digital product business ideas. And yeah, you just follow and let me know if you were thinking of creating some of these. So what you can do, what you can create, like we said, the 3 big groups, but from the first group of the written digital products, you can create worksheets. Worksheets are sold very well. And, not every time you need to create something from scratch or waste like days and hours in Canva. You can buy pre-made worksheets, and the price range, well, sometimes you can even find some discounted ones, but normally it goes from let's say $7 to up to $49 if they are, I'm talking in dollars because, it's easy to convert, but this digital market, normally it's always in dollars. That's why I'm talking in dollars. So if you're good at design, if you're good at playing with the, Canva or some other design, I use mostly Canva. So, well, when I say I use, it means sometimes I buy worksheets already done. Sometimes I create the simple ones, but yeah, so if you are very creative and if you're good in the graphics, you can create worksheets, and then you can sell them. You can sell them online. You can sell them also on some platforms. I've seen even on eBay and Etsy, there is loads you just need to upload them and to create your username on Etsy. And it's really like you could start tomorrow if you were good at creating the worksheets. So then templates is, templates can be like, you know, when you have, when I was creating the program for the Digital Business Academy, I created, well, I had an idea how I wanted the templates and everything to look. And in order to make it happen, I needed to follow in each module the same template. That means that this type of templates are my own, let's say, intellectual property, and I can put them, like take the content out and put them in the digital form and sell them, let's say, on Etsy as a digital product. So templates could be something that can be totally sold as a digital product, but templates are also, like now, some web designers for some of the web platforms like Kajabi or Squarespace or Wix, or, you know, one of them. If you're good at design, you can be creating web templates for Kajabi. And I was looking into templates like a simple sales page, well, simple, like sales page template, and they cost around $300, you know. And this person who has done this template, she, I think it was it was a woman, she's done it once, and now she can sell the license for that template, like for numerous, like not limited amount of time. So that is a great option if you are good, like if you are like a designer or creator. Oh yeah, another thing which is totally brilliant and which can totally make you, you know, some passive income if you are creative and if you are, you know, good at design and have all this passion and stuff. You can create planners, like creating planners in Canva. I mean, even I went to play on it because I wanted to create the perfect planner where I wanted to track and to, you know, have to see everything that I wanted to do in a day. So, you know, if you, I have never found a planner which has everything that I wanted. So I have done one myself, and then, you know, I printed it out. Of course, I'm not going to do a business out of that. Because it's not like my, it's not that, I don't know, maybe it's not that graphically perfect or anything, but if I could do that, you know, anybody could create a planner and then sell it as a digital product. The planners can achieve quite, you know, high of a price as well, but you can put dates on it, and you can put, like, you can leave it blank, you know, you decide. But if you are creative and if you create a really nice planner, you can be selling it in a digital form, like, you know, from today to tomorrow. The price range for planners normally is from $10 to $40, and you can also create planners, like planners for lawyers, or planners for meals, planners for fitness, planners for your business, or you can create like a mishmash of everything. And like I call it like my own this planner, where I need to combine what I need to do for the kids, what I need to do for myself, what I need to cook or provide for meals, and stuff like that. And I like to have it all in one, because before I was having like 3 planners or even more, and then I leave one somewhere and then lose it and then find another one. Anyway, I wasn't like consistent, but once I put everything in one, then I'm much more consistent with that. Then what else can you do? If you have an experience, or if you are creative also, you can write an ebook. I think that now is like such a great time that any of us can become a published author, and you can be self-published through Kindle, for example. That is one of the ebooks platform which I'm using myself. And that is really like totally doable, totally possible, and easy to do. Then, yes, of course, what you can do is to hold a masterclass on a topic, but you can record it and then sell it for like the general price range for masterclasses is from $20 to $99. And for example, this also could be like, this is a free masterclass, but I could also make it paid, and it could be like, the price range for that, as I said, it's from $20 to $49. And if you have certain expertise on something, or you would like to teach somebody something, or like, any of your expertise, you can turn it into a digital expertise, a digital product, and into a masterclass. You would be surprised how much interest could it generate. But we will be going into more details tomorrow about that. And when we will be talking how to know if people are gonna buy. So you would need to do a little tester, and I will provide you with some sort of a script which you can put out and see if there would be, see in advance if there would be, like, test the market, like say, hey guys, I came out with this brilliant idea of doing like a 1 hour masterclass on, I don't know, sewing, or I don't know, on, well, like this, how to define your niche, or how to define your expertise, what is important, what to pay attention on. And would you like to watch it, or would you like me to share the link with you, or something like that? Then, you have some sort of a sample from the public, and if you're on track to something really good, or if you should investigate further. But one thing it's definite, and that is that the thing that oftentimes we don't have broad enough public, and that can be a little bit discouraging, because recently I started, well, not so recently, but I was not very consistent. But now I'm planning, and I'm making my expanding my audience. But when you have an audience who is not full of your ideal clients, then the message will not be received the way you want it to, because you're speaking to people who are not interested. So one thing also that you don't become disappointed if there is like not a response the way you want it to, is you should take into consideration that maybe your audience is not broad enough, and that you need to expand your audience. Okay, right. So masterclasses, courses. I love online courses, and I'm a total online courses fan. I bought like numerous, more than 50, maybe even 100. I really like online courses, and you can create an online course. Like masterclass could be one lesson from your online course. So an online course, yes, they can include an ebook or a masterclass, and here you can teach somebody from the beginning to the end. Somebody could say like, oh yeah, but why would somebody buy a course when we have the things on YouTube for free and stuff? But normally people have put the effort and the time to put that all in a beautiful order, so that you don't have to do that yourself. So if you do an online course, maybe you do pay something, but at least you have everything structured and everything done already for you, so that you don't waste time on internet, and you come to the the finish line of solving your problems with that course much faster than if you were doing it through your own digital research. Then we also have, oh yeah, you can do like online audits. This is really interesting thing. I was a bit surprised when I came across this type of digital product. And if you are like an expert in, let's say, web design, you can provide the service of doing online audits of other people's websites, and say like, your website is great, but you need to put this there, this there. Normally this type like of actions will bring you more clicks and stuff like that. So this would be an audit. It can be like a review of an already existing product, of a funnel, of, you know, providing some sort of feedback, or even peer review, you know, peer review from another expert from your own niche. Like when you say, oh, look, I already know that this is going to be selling well, but can you like help me out to see if I'm on the right, if I've done everything like lege artis, like they say. So you can do consults, you know, consults online. And this is a brilliant way to, you know, this is like more maybe from it, well, even now in medicine, some branches of medicine can be provided online in a form of a consult. Oh yeah, you can do some sort of, well, that is for, you know, the specific industry, but you can do some sort of detoxes, cleanses and stuff like that, where you offer like, or challenges, which can be also paid if you do a really, you know, interesting topic, and if you find the right ideal customers. You can do email challenges, which can be, they're now, maybe now they're using it for as freebies, you know, these challenges, but you know, email challenges, if you come up with an idea which people are very interested in, you can also deliver your digital product through email challenges. Of course, membership sites is a great thing, but and I am still member of a couple of membership sites, of course, always about digital business and female entrepreneurship. And yeah, I do like memberships. And in the membership, you can like provide bundles or a bulk of what you're doing. And then you are, they are very good because they can provide you with a constant stream of income. So you know how many members you have, you know what to expect. Then what you can do if you're creative and if you are artistic, you can do like stock photos, and you can sell licenses for people using your photos. Once, as a lawyer, I had a client who infringed the intellectual property rights of a photographer. And believe me, nowadays in the internet, these things are being very, very monitored. And if you come up with a pool of stock photos on a platform which you sell, like not for like a lot, but for however you research the market prices, you can make quite an income if you have really interesting and nice photos. And that is also a digital product. Oh yeah, let me not even mention the graphic design. The graphic design where you can design flyers, banners, website content, email headers, like all those things. Website design, of course, it's a digital product itself. You can be like turn yourself into a virtual assistant. I have been working with virtual assistants, and it is such a I love it. I was really not reluctant, but I didn't know how would it work. But if you really like find a great way to delegate and be clear on what you want, the virtual assistants can be of such a help, because of course you cannot do everything yourself. Then you can also do like you can provide some sort of expertise via emails and charge for that. Like you can have it as your way of delivering your service through emails. If everybody's like picking your brain or something, how do you do that? How do you do that? You can say like, write me, I will send you like an elaborated answer through the email, if you like writing emails, or otherwise you can provide it like this via an online platform like Zoom. I would probably always prefer to receive some consults via video, if in person is not possible. All right, but I did call this masterclass Secret Formula, and Secret Formula in 2021. And now I will reveal day by day, a little by little, what is this secret formula in 2021. And the secret formula is that due to the situation, the pandemic and everything, we are all quite, lonely, and let's say like we can't wait, to get out, to be out with our friends and go live, but live, not like live, computer live. So, and the just dry digital products without a touch of you will not stand out. So the secret in 2021 is to infuse a bit of you and to give the possibility of seeing you, getting the feeling of what it is with working with you in everything that you do. That means like the market of online courses where are only just courses like self-study courses has a little bit decreased because people are looking for connections and people are looking to be guided like from the real person who is there for them. That is why now a lot of these online course programs do include a weekly live with the course creator, with the mentor, because that way you stay much more engaged. If you are selling, for example, a digital product, which is an ebook or something, always try to include like a short video from you saying like, I really appreciate you bought my product. My name is this and that, and I am this and these are my values, and I'm that and that type of person. So people are looking for authentic people who are honest, who share their even some vulnerability here and there. So that is the secret sauce of 2021. If you ask, and even 2020, but in 2019 this sector was booming even without that, because we had enough of live connections outside that. So now my secret, which I share with you, is to infuse a bit of you in everything that you do, everything that you sell, and appear more live, appear more yourself, show more of who you are, not only what you do, because people will buy from you because of who you are, and if they identify their values with your values. So that would be it. That is the secret formula, the secret sauce. And tomorrow we're gonna find out more about secret sauces and stuff for the launch, or for the presentation, for presenting your digital product into to your audience. I hope that it was useful. Please leave a comment or leave like your few words, what you learned today in the comments before you go. And I'm wishing you all a beautiful day. Today is my small younger daughter's birthday, so I feel especially happy to be doing it on a day which is like one of the most beautiful days of my life. And yeah, stay cool, and tomorrow see you again at 1 o'clock. And don't forget to let me know what are your takeouts from today's lesson, and if there is something else that I didn't cover and you were hoping to hear, let me know, and I will definitely cover that for you in the group. Bye. Take care. Ciao. Ciao.